time with the defensive play. Now finds Jalen Green.
Oh, my goodness!
He did it!
Oh!
Jazz, the Jazz turn it. Oh! Cam Whitmore.
Şengün goes coast to coast.
Oh!
Here's Williams. Here comes both teams. Here comes Rocket Security. And we got a score.
RedNationBlogga back with another video. The Houston Rockets defeat the Golden State Warriors in Game 2. They protect home court to a certain degree, I would say 50%. They go back to Golden State 1-1. Game 3 is on Saturday. Y'all know what it is. This was a very intense, very emotional game. I was watching this game the entire time, just frustrated, pissed off, aggravated at a lot of things that were transpiring through the game. And I'm a live tweeter, so if you guys follow me on Twitter, you pretty much know already what I'm going to say because I'm tweeting it out as I'm saying it. And sometimes I be thinking like, damn, should I tweet these or should I just save it for the video? But I can't help myself. I'm an OG of Twitter. I do it. I live tweet and then I get on here and I tell y'all my thoughts. And sometimes I put a little sauce on it. It is what it is. But the Houston Rockets win Game 2 of the first round series versus the Golden State Warriors. Steph Curry, 20 points, 5 rebounds, 9 assists. Draymond Green, 8 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist. Brandon Podensky, he wasn't feeling well. He put up a Kyle Kuzma-esque stat line, 0, 0, zeros across the board, 14 minutes. Don't even know why he was out there. We did see Jonathan Kuminga, who's been really collecting cobwebs on the bench, 11 points, 3 rebounds. This is a series where I'm kind of surprised Steve Kerr isn't relying on him more because Kuminga has played well seemingly every single game versus the Rockets in the regular season. Every single game Kuminga has played well. Maybe one game he hasn't played well versus the Houston Rockets this entire season. Even if he doesn't play well versus the other 29 teams versus the Houston Rockets, he plays well. He should play this series. That's just my opinion. Quentin Post, 12 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. I get frustrated as an NBA fan seeing bums score. I don't know if you guys watch the Liberty Mutual commercials with the guy that I think that's the alpaca as his mascot or whatever, as his partner in the insurance business. I hated Patrick Spencer scoring. He had 11 points. I don't want to see that again. I hate when bums score because those points hurt. Those are the points that really shoot you in the side. Quentin Post, he's there to shoot threes, guys. Message to the Houston Rockets. Quentin Post is out there to shoot threes. Put a hand up. Make all the red signals go up. Don't fall for the split actions. Stay on Quentin Post. He has one job and one job only. Take and make threes. Put a hand up. Stay attached to him. Make his job tougher. Make him have to swing the ball. Don't just let him get 4 or 5 wide open threes in a game. That's utterly ridiculous in my opinion. I did not like that. And some bad news. Jimmy Butler, 8 minutes, 3 points, 2 rebounds. He got hurt. He fell on his tailbone on a play where it looked like Draymond Green kind of shoved Amen Thompson underneath Jimmy Butler as he was going up for the ball. So he fell down. Boom, hit all his momentum, all his weight fell down on his pelvic. Listen, it's unfortunate, but I'm not going to feel bad for the Warriors at all. I was told as a Rockets fan that you can't bring up injuries. That doesn't matter. The Warriors, you got to get it done with the players that you have. I don't want to hear excuses. I don't want to hear about, yeah, but we didn't have Jimmy Butler, or yeah, but Jimmy Butler was 100%. I don't care. If he plays, he's out there, and if he doesn't, you got to make do with what you got. Sorry. But that's really all I got on the Warriors side, guys. They really didn't do anything. It was nothing really to see there. On the Houston Rockets side, man, there's a lot. I really want to give flowers to Alperen Sengun. 37 minutes of play, 16 rebounds, 7 assists, 17 points. He flirted with a triple-double. Alperen Sengun was consistent from the first quarter to the fourth quarter. He did his thing. I really like what I'm seeing from Alperen Sengun so far in the 2 games this postseason. The 2 games this postseason, Alperen Sengun is showing what he is about. He has the dog mentality in him to continue to play basketball, to continue to do it at a high level, and to up his level of play come postseason. He isn't falling for the Draymond Green shenanigans. He isn't falling for none of the Golden State Warriors shenanigans. He's going out there and he's putting his best foot forward and he's balling out. I absolutely, unequivocally love to see it. Love to see it. Tari Eason, 14 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist. Love to see that from Tari Eason. I love to see it. He hit 2 big threes, had some big good finishes in transition, which we all know if you've been watching the Rockets, Tari Eason has been struggling mightily at finishing layups in transition, finishing layups off of offensive rebounds. He has struggled finishing at the rim all season long. Tonight, that was not an issue for Tari Eason. He's a way better player than what we give him credit for and what we talk about it for. I've even said that I see shades of like pre-injury Kawhi and Tari Eason, but ever since he's come back, he's had a really, really rough season. He's had a really, really rough go at it. But I'm happy that we saw a vintage Tari Eason performance tonight, shooting, rebounding, in transition, defensively. I'm glad that we saw it. I'm absolutely over the moon that we saw what we saw from Tari Eason. Lastly, I want to give a shout out to Amen Thompson. 11 points, 3 assists, 1 rebound. He did get in foul trouble in the first half. He picked up 3 fouls. Really, 2 of them could have went either way, if you ask me. Honestly, in my opinion, I think 2 of them could have went the other way. They didn't have to give him all 3 and put them on him. But in spite of the adversity, in spite of having an uphill battle, having to play through foul trouble, Amen was stayed locked in on both sides of the floor. He contributed way more offensively, way more efficiently. His playmaking was better, even if it was a hockey assist or just getting the ball out in transition. He was really, really solid tonight, so I'm happy from what I saw from Amen Thompson. Great bounce-back game in Game 2. But let's get to the best part of the show, my favorite part of the show, the good. Jalen Green, 38 points, 6 assists. I think he had 36 and 6 at halftime, something crazy like that. This was the game that you want to see from Jalen Green. Absolutely. This is the type of performance that you want to see him do. And the difference between what Jalen Green does and what Alperen Sengun does, it shows in the stat sheet. Now, I understand the entire team played better. They didn't turn over the ball as much. They didn't miss as many free throws. I 100% get that. And the Warriors also probably didn't come with that same type of intensity and focus and attention to detail. I definitely understand that. However, Jalen Green showed what he can be and what he should show going forward in this series. It's time for you to turn the page. I'm not asking for this type of performance every single night. Just don't give me 7 points. I'm not expecting, just because I'm happy at this performance and I'm giving him flowers for his great, exceptional performance, that does not mean that this is what I want nor what I expect. Now, obviously, as a fan, I would want this, yes. But I don't expect this type of performance from Jalen Green. I don't expect 8 threes on great efficiency from 3. I don't expect 38 points and 6 assists. I don't think that is sustainable. However, can you not give me 7 points on the shitty efficiency that you gave me in Game 1? Can you not give me that level and that type of performance going forward? Can you stay somewhere in the above average community, upper middle class? Can you stay in that area of a basketball player and not be at the bottom of the bottom and giving me those type of performances? So for his performance tonight, Jalen Green goes in the good. For the bad, I'm going to give it to the coaching staff for the Houston Rockets, but they did a great job tonight. So I'm only saying this for this reason and this reason only. I really want to see Jabari Smith Jr. involved in the offense more. 5 points, 5 rebounds. He's dribbling too much. Now, obviously, he's very young. He's only 22, but he's dribbling too much into crowded areas. And he doesn't get enough shot attempts for his beautiful shot and his beautiful jump shot and pure shooting ability. The first play he got, I think the first shot he took, pump fake, dribble right into the mid-range, pull up midi, bucket. Then he doesn't really see the ball after that. second half, he hits a big-time three in the corner or on the slot position. Then he doesn't see the ball after that. And then when he sees the ball, on the little limited opportunities that he sees the ball, he has 2 turnovers, or he has a turnover that goes to a live ball turnover that equals points on the other end, or he has 2 that almost ended up in a turnover. I want to see Jabari Smith featured more in this offense. I really do. Dillon Brooks is featured more. Dillon Brooks has 16 points tonight. He was able to get into his bag, get into his mid-range bag. He was hitting turnaround jumper after turnaround jumper. I want to see Jabari get more opportunities like that and not just floating at the three-point line and completely forgetting that this dude is on the floor. We only use this dude as a rebounder and passing it to a guard. Let's get him shots. And Jabari, when you get the opportunities, take advantage of the opportunities. It's that simple. And then the downright ugly, the NBA officials, man. I just want some model of consistency. I mean, Dillon Brooks picks up 3 cheap fouls. Amen Thompson picks up 3 cheap fouls. Draymond Green doesn't get his second foul until like the 4th quarter. Draymond Green slapping people over the head, flopping, elbowing people, big facing people, forearm shoving people. 1 foul through 3 quarters. What are we doing? Where is the consistency at? Houston is at home. We have the home court advantage in the series. Where is the consistency in this series? Gotta be better, refs. We absolutely gotta be better. We can't just fall for Steve Kerr shenanigans just because he's a championship coach. We gotta give the Houston Rockets an opportunity. We gotta give them an opportunity to play as well. Before I get out of here, I just want to say, now that game 1 is out the way, now that Houston has gotten the postseason jitters out of the way and they really know what to expect, and I believe that they played their worst game of the postseason, I think that this is where Houston kind of takes control of the series and show why they are the 2 seed in these playoffs, and why they should be the favorites in this series. Not because Jimmy Butler is hurt, but because the Rockets defense is for real. They don't give up. They play a physical brand of basketball. They make it tough for you to score. The Warriors score 1 less point tonight than what they scored when they won in game 1 on Sunday. The Houston Rockets defense is going to travel to San Francisco. Now that we got the postseason jitters out the way, now that we know that we belong here, now that we are done with the regular season stuff where we were resting guys that didn't need to be rested, and we put in bad habits into our players to close the season, now it's time to show what this team is about going forward into the playoffs. But as always, guys, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Let me know what I missed. Let me know what I didn't miss. Let me know what you agree with. Let me know what you didn't agree with. As always, once again, guys, thank you for watching. RedNationBlogga, out.